Alright, I'm recording. This is the presidential debate of the United Republic of Man.
What the hell?
My reaction exactly.
This is about to be so ass.
Okay, I'm getting jockey music.
Wait, are we supposed to be in game?
No.
Alright then.
Oh, and it's gone. Wah, wah.
I hate this so much.
This is so ass. Yeah, this is so ass.
Kenichi, what's up? Ni, how we doing?
Yeah.
Who here? Who here? Who here? Who here?
Doing stuff, brothers.
Stuff from La.
Oh my.
I was gonna say something, but oh my, this music sucks. Can you oh my god.
Actually, this is
What are they playing?
Spotify playlist. I listened to Skibbity Funk Edit.
This sounds like a fucking RJ passing.
This
That is some terrible music.
Ni hao, guys.
It's actually
it's
Ni,
a-
how
it's
you
a-
doing?
Tessin'
Ni hao,
T
fine
song.
shit.
Okay, that makes
Ni
sense.
hao, friend. Call
Yo,
me Block
Kenichi walking in
Daddy.
gets
Wait, Lucky,
alright.
I'm gonna rejoin on
Stop.
Dell Listener so that we can so I can join the main stage.
Why,
Why do you want to be on the main stage?
Yeah, let's see. Let's play this again.
This is debate.
All right, listen. Everybody quiet down.
That says
Quiet
freedom
down,
of
quiet down.
religion, actually.
Quiet down.
Zip it, lock it,
Why
put
not?
it in your pocket,
Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Listen,
throw away the key.
Mr. President, can
I
you
want
say
to
that
go
one
and
thing you
say,
said?
listen. Shh, Young, don't make me pull up the files. Don't make me pull up the files, Young. I have all the files.
Ooh, oh,
I have
no.
all the files. Don't make me do. Listen, we're gonna start off this
Alright, give me a
glorious debate held by yours truly, the greatest
compare
president,
myself.
Johnny Valkyrie. Listen, I'm gonna give the honor and courtesy
Alright, hello.
to allow President
Hey.
Scott to
Okay,
go
good,
ahead
it works.
and say a few words to the audience as he's coming to his last days of his term.
You can still
Go
hear me,
ahead,
right?
Scott.
I can hear you, yeah.
Alright, look, listen, I already stated
Okay, now I
guest
can join
debate
the
in that
stage.
SSU that we randomly hosted for a certain someone.
Say it
in
again.
this,
Go and say it again. Say it again.
Alright, so basically, this is my last few days as president. Honestly, I've been grateful for all that's happened. I want to say thank you to those who supported me, even though a lot of people think my term was mid, which I kind of agree with. So, yeah, full goodbye message will be out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that.
All right. Thank you, Scott. Listen, frankly, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you were the greatest president. You probably ain't even top 10, but I'm going to be honest. You're a great friend of mine. You've always been a great friend of mine. So I'm gonna say you're probably an 8 tier, okay? You're probably an 8 tier. You're better than Plutonia Frost, that's for sure. That's for
Why is he
certain.
LARPing
Everybody's better
as
than
fucking
Plutonia.
Trump?
If you even
Are you
became
retarded?
president
His
one
name is
time, you'd be
Donald
better
Trump.
than
That's
Plutonia
that's why he
Frost.
got voted.
that,
Because he's like LARPing as Donald
Anyways,
Trump.
we got a couple more minutes. We're gonna let more people join, and then we'll start this debate.
Alright, bet. By the way, Young, to that question, yes, that is literally my fan. It's a shitty £500 computer, so
Dude,
what do you
Scott,
expect?
can you just get off the fucking stage? Holy
Genuinely.
shit. Also, you said he's not top
Yo,
10, but he's an A tier.
Look, guys,
so...
I know you want to come up to the stage so bad, but we're going to get public, questioning in later, so Johnny will be the questionnaire for the first parts. So, yeah, gotta wait your turn.
Johnny, I might need to drop out of the debate. I'm eating my spicy Cheetos.
Just go to audience and then support your boy Vlad.
No,
Wait, no, wait.
I need to eat my spicy Cheetos, but no, I can't have anyone represent.
Hot Cheetos funk. Hot Cheeto.
Okay. Listen,
The
fellas.
kick-
We're
they have
actually
to
gonna
kick
get
Young.
started now. So I want to go ahead. If you're not a candidate, you go and leave the stage.
Right, I
We're
lowered
gonna
the audio.
begin.
I
Is
lowered
all
the
the
audio a
candidates
shit
here?
ton.
Is all the
So
candidates
now I
here?
can
We
actually
got
hear you.
everybody.
Vlad, yo,
Yeah. Wait, can you
yo,
hear me?
Vlad,
Can you
Okay,
hear me?
listen. You're gonna
You hear
speak
me?
when spoken to. Okay, you're not
Bro,
gonna argue with the
are you there?
moderator.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
I've done a lot of these
Hello.
debates. I know what I'm doing. Okay,
This
so
guy.
again, I want to go and thank every one of you,
This shit.
especially the candidates, for being nominated, for having the chance to become president. It's a great job. It's a big responsibility, and I want to, even if you don't win, I want to tell each and every one of you, I'm proud of you. Okay, this is coming from the greatest president of you in URM history. I'm proud
Not
of
even
you.
top. Not even
Okay.
top. By the way, not even top like that.
So let's move on.
True.
My first question I want to ask each and every one of you is,
Legionero.
what do you feel about the current state of URM? And would you say it's failing?
Oh.
Ooh.
who's gonna go first?
Me?
Go on.
Well, I think we're at a pretty dark stage in the URM history. I've been around here since
Are we supposed to be in game? Hold on.
August of the Big 24.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to be
and
in
things have been
pretty
better
purely.
at
Oh shit. Okay.
a lot of different times. When the TCU game got banned,
Okay.
that was a really good time when we actually had activity and stuff. But we've just been going downhill. We've been getting too focused on like LARPing and stuff, and we've become like a military sim. Like, if you don't have like 50,000 medals and you're not the executive secretary of secretaries of executive and the
This
chief
guy does not know
this
what he's
of
talking
the
about.
assistant to the deputy this
True.
that this that, then you're not like not respected or something. Like, we need to get back to the point where people are actually doing stuff to get their roles. People are actually coming to events. People are actually participating in stuff.
All right, moving on to the next candidate, Goonhis Khan. What do you think?
Hey, my name's Goonhis Khan. Anyways, we've had some ups and downs recently. It's been pretty all right, but I can see it's going downhill from here. All right, it's not going too good. So I think we're in a shitty situation. We're gonna all die out. Gonna be honest. If we don't get any members, we need a bigger military too.
So so talking about the military, right, moving on to the military standpoint, how do you foresee your administration and you helping the military grow? As you talk about the military, right? Going to the foreseeable future, how do you see your administration and yourself helping the military grow?
Well, we could use more wars, to get more people.
TS
in.
low key pissing me off.
More battles.
This is so ass, bro.
Recruitment.
This is dog shit, dude.
That sorts of thing.
What about you? We haven't heard a lot from Liodite. What do you think?
Can you say that?
How
Liodite
can you
speaking.
how do you see your administration and yourself fixing the activity with the army?
I think one of the primary problems is there's a lot of units which are very sparse. Like, you have these units which have people who are active, but there's not a lot of active people very well concentrated in certain units. So I think what we could do is take the people that are active from each unit and consolidate them into like one forefront unit. So when trainings or operations or whatever happens, then you can have more than, say, 1 to 2 people there at a time, right? I think that would be the primary thing, to at least deal with the problem right now. And then following that, once URM becomes active again and we start growing again, what we can do is we will already have the foundation for these previous divisions, and we can just reopen them back up to accommodate for more people.
Oh, may I say something?
Feel free. This is open discussion.
With the thing that Liodite's saying about consolidating people into one division, you realize that once you move them to one division, it's going to be hard to revive the divisions that have lost all their people, that have lost the officers and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of the
You're
point.
basically going to be, there's like taking all the sap and all the stuff from a tree and giving it to another tree, and then asking the tree why it doesn't have stuff. But actually, that was a horrible example.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
don't
was
pay
really bad.
attention to that example.
Yeah.
Like this, like if you take all the stuff away from something, it's going to be hard to give the stuff back in like reasonable enough pieces that it's not going to recreate the original issue.
Corgi honestly just saying
Oh,
shit.
but-
I think I disagree with that point because it's not like we're
Holy
taking
shit,
the
Lion,
foundation
turn up your
away
mic,
from
bro.
the divisions, like the discords, the units, like all the structure will still be there. We are simply
Yes, but if you're
moving
taking away the
them around.
people from the division, then what is there going to be besides the structuring? Because like there's still constitutions of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Their constitution still exists, but is that keeping the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth a country? No.
Again, that's a fair point, but your alternative
Oh, now he's really
is
loud.
you just have a bunch of divisions
that's-
which are borderline dead
I mean,
because
That's good.
you have officers who are trying to do events and trainings and everything, and there's like, I don't know, 2 people there. You might as well not have the division in the first place, you know?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Then, okay.
All right, what
Uh,
we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to the next question. Goonhis Khan, do you have anything you'd like to add? As these other two were talking the whole time.
I feel like we should look back to our roots to see how we came about and how we became so big. I think that's a big thing we should look into.
All right, let's go and move on. So I have a lot of questions I want to ask, and I have a lot of questions that the deep state wants me to ask, but we're gonna shift over to the public. So we have somebody named Goyam Destroy. I'm sorry, that's not his name. Goy Slayer Bag. Goy Slayer Bag asked the question. He says, "How much money are you donating to Israel?"
Oh.
All of it. All of
Holy
it
shit.
to Israel. I support it fully.
And I'd like to make it clear. Hold on. Let me ask you. Let me go and make it clear for the candidates. We have the Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm sorry, Netanyahu here. So we have the big Don. So be respectful. Go ahead, each candidate.
Don Israel.
Well, first of all, because we have the big man in Yahoo here, we're going to donate the money to Israel in small pieces because otherwise the Palestinians, they're going to be like,
Such a
no,
retarded
brr,
question.
it's Israel, and they're going to get us. So we need to
All right,
slowly.
moving on. Liodite, thank you. Go and answer, please.
Thank you.
At least $10 million. I don't know.
10 million's not that
I
much.
say all of it.
That's
We
kinda
send
weak.
all of our money to Israel, all of our guns, send all of our nukes. Hell, give them everything.
Alright,
Shit,
good.
let's
I love
defund
it.
the
Good
military
Israel
while we're
for
at it.
the
Let's send our military over. Just give them our military. Let's just be like
You know
Switzerland.
what? Let them
Let's
give
not
them
have
our
a
land.
military.
Let's give them the republic.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you. I have a lot of connections to the man's side. I have a lot of connections to men in Yahoo. I just gotta say he's not impressed. He's not impressed with any of your answers. Anyways, moving on because
He's not
I don't want you
impressed.
guys to get assassinated. That'd be awfully terrible. We're gonna move on to another question. Let me pull up my question sheet here. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Vrump. You're good.
So, the greatest question we need to ask, and this is a question you need to answer thoroughly and seriously. Why are you running for president, and what do you expect from this office for which you are about to enter? Liodite, you can go first.
Oh, I can go first. Awesome. So, I decided to run for president because what I saw, and not so
Because
much in
he
this
needs
debate
content.
specifically, but what I was seeing was there was
Needs
the bird
content.
party and there was the horse party. And each party essentially said that if you don't pick me, you have to pick the other side, or you have to pick the better of two evils. And what I don't like is when people from each party divide the people of URM and tell them you have to be one or the other, because I don't think that's fair to them. So what I came forward and I created the the Pro Party, And the point of this party is to say, we are not the bird party. We are not the horse party. We are not independents. We are something right in between.
But
and we are
actually, you
trying
can
to
choose the
bridge the
computerist
divide
party too.
between the
so-
two of them.
Well, I gotta say, you excluded the best party, which is the computerist party.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
no,
biased. I'm
no,
just
no!
telling the
Stop,
truth.
stop!
You excluded the computerist party. What's your opinion on the computerist party that just got added?
Okay.
All I'm saying is the computerist party, their policy is they look at this shit government and they look at this very bad government and they say, hey, the problem to more government is more government. They want to add more government to an already failing government. They say that's the solution.
Let me ask you a question right now.
What
We're gonna
the
get
fuck
back
is
to
he
the main
arguing?
question. I'm just you're bringing
The
up
guy who wants
a
like
point
12 more
here.
cabinet positions,
Let me
by
ask
the way.
you, if Vertage, right? If Vertage
Oh,
said,
Vertage.
I want to be president and chief justice, and which, hold on, actually, terrible scenario. Let me say, let's say American Youngboy, right? Who has the American Youngboy files on him. He has a lot of files. Let me tell you, he has a
Oh,
lot of
shit.
he's a lot of files.
What?
And I've seen a lot of the files.
Oh shit, you have?
If he came here and said he was going to become president again and chief of defense, what would you say to him? What would you say to him? Because let me tell you, when I was impeached, right? When I was impeached,
Son.
well, I'm gonna say resigned because I don't like the word impeach. It's a nasty word. That's what air fried
The
lemons.
fuck?
That's what
He's
the woman
LARPing
air
too
fried
hard.
lemons try to say. That happened to me. I got impeached. Didn't happen. So let me tell you, young boy came in and he took over the presidency and he took it away from my Jewish vice president, reactive oxygen. He was Jewish. He deserved it. He deserved it a
Reactive
lot 'cause he was
oxygen is a
Jewish.
terrorist.
What do you got to say about? What would you say to young boy?
This guy's pissing me off.
What's the question?
What would you say to young boy if he took over the presidency?
Where does the Jewish part come in?
My vice president was Jewish, and this young boy took over a Jewish position from a Jewish man. So I want to know, what would you say about it?
I think I'm going to pass the mic over to Goonhis Khan over there because I have no idea what you're asking.
Go ahead, Goonhis. Go
I
ahead.
can answer it.
You're talking to me? What was the question? We're talking about Israel?
How would you feel if the deep state decided, like young boy, the American young boy, what if he decided he was going to take over the presidency while also being chief of the armed forces?
Well, that'll be a dictatorship, like the bird and
But he's
horse
already
party.
done it. He's already done it. So what would you say to him if you tried to do it again?
Military coup, and we don't want
What is he
that in our
talking about?
republic.
We're in fucking hell. we have to
We
face
gotta
summer
stop
now.
these communist
I
dictatorships
think we
out.
lost the track. I think we
Now,
need
Young,
a
he's
new
a
debate
great
mod.
patriot, but for him doing that, that's communist. No, not in my
Kill
country.
All right,
Shit.
Corgi,
You know,
what do you
I
have to
think
say
I know
about
how to
this?
answer your question, Mr. Jonald. I think if
President
if he
Jonald, it's
became
actually
president-
President Jonald.
President Jonald, if he became president, what we should do to fix that problem is send 50 million to Israel. That's the solution.
That's a questionable answer. I think that's a great answer. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Corgi. Corgi, what do you think?
Well, I think if Young stole his position from a Jewish man, I think we need to kick him out. We need to kick him out of all of his offices. We're gonna send him looking for brisket
guy
instead
British?
of doing his job. Because if he took the Jewish position from the Jewish woman, we need to kick him out of his office.
I'll take reactive oxygen.
That's the plain fact. Because then that dictatorship, they obviously don't like Mossad, they obviously don't like the Computerist Party, and they can't stay. They've got to go. They're gone.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the question of why you're running for president. So Liodite gave a fantastic reasoning why he was going to run for president, or why he's
I
running for
forgot, this is
president,
still the
which we
question.
went down a little bit of a rabbit hole on treating Jews with respect. Listen,
my
we got to
God.
treat Israel. If you're going to become president, you got to treat Israel, and you got to treat man sad very nicely, or you're not going to win. Let me tell you, you're not going to win. So we're going to move on to Corgi. Corgi, why do you want to run for president? And what made you want to run for this office?
So, once again, I joined the United Republic of Man in August of 2024, and that was when it was starting to go into its peak, kind of after the Vertige presidencies, when we were getting activity in the game. I think it was like Mr. Person's presidency or something. We had crazy activity in the game when the TCU thing went down. There were constant raids and stuff happening with like DPRT and TCU like doing the naval invasions and stuff, and that was crazy. There was like 100 maybe people on the game at once. We were having fun. We were actually enjoying stuff. And since then, people have just like sat around in the Discord and like talked to each other and gotten LARP positions and like pretended to be senators and stuff. And that's like taken the soul of the community. Like the TCU, even though they got nuked, they're still keeping their activity. They're still keeping the core of the community intact with like the silliness of it, like the fun of it. They're not focusing too much on like, oh, we need to be super serious and enforce this rule and enforce this rule. Like they're still keeping like a fun, flexible system, which is what's keeping them alive. Like that you can still turn to them if you're having a bad time and have a pretty fun day messing around on some random event. But if you go into the URM, like you're gonna get like slimed out if you don't know what the executive deputy whatever the heck it is does, because they don't do anything.
All right, we're gonna move on to Goonhis Khan. Why are you running for president? And
Huh?
you have the floor.
All right, anyways, I don't care about the executive liberals, whatever they are, those libs. I'm here because I'm the representative of Vlad. Now, he sent me to represent the horse, the bird, whatever. They're all the same thing. Well, he sent me over, and I'm here to represent his party. That's basically all. I don't know much.
All right, we're gonna move on to some questions.
Mr. Donald, could I chime
Let
in
me
here?
don't interrupt. Let me tell you, it's a nasty thing to interrupt me. They're not debating me. You don't trust me. You don't want to debate me. It's gonna be the worst decision you ever had in your life. Let me tell you. Because let me tell you, the worst decision you ever had in your life was getting on stage with me and trying to debate. You don't want to do it. Let me tell you, you don't want to do it. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna move on to the question. Don't ask questions if you're not being asked any questions. We're going to move on to the next question asked by the community. We have a lot of people asking for the question, and I think it's a fantastic question. How are the candidates, or how are you guys planning to increase activity within URM? Go ahead. We'll go with Liodite. Go ahead, Liodite.
So to increase activity, hold on, I'm drawing a blank here. You want to give that to someone else real quick?
We're going to go in yes, we'll pass it over to Goonhis Khan again. Go ahead, Goonhis.
Hello? All right. So, the increased activity, we need bigger military and a recruitment department. Now, I don't know much about it, but I think it's a great idea if we do that.
All right,
And more
we're going to go in Corgi. Go ahead, Corgi.
What was the question?
How do you plan to increase activity within URM?
Okay, so we need to get advertisements. We need to get like a proper Department of Treasury and get like funds. We need to get donations. Like my man Cider, he is very quick at reviving stuff, so we got to get him on. Like you saw his suggestion in the forum about like doing stuff, and like Dustin, he's gonna head a proper treasury where we're gonna like get all of our Robux and like our money together and fund development projects to get the game back up. And a big project that I want to work on and that I've wanted to propose for a long time is making like a buns wide battle game, kind of like you know that Roblox game Cold War or whatever it is, like the first person shooter. That's like a really cool game. We need to make something like that for buns, so we have a bunch of teams from a bunch of different countries and everybody can fight each other like Cold War. So basically we make like a Cold War game. We even got to get like a gun system like it. So basically we make Cold War, but we call it Cringe War, and then it's like super cool and stuff. So because that game is actually really fun. I have like a couple hours on that game. So like, yeah, we gotta get a game like that so that we can have a cool activity and stuff like that.
Technically, you're right, but
so yeah.
All right, we'll go to Liodite. Liodite, go ahead.
All right, so I think I remember. So I think what part of the problem is that my opponents want to use like social media to promote their campaigns, to promote URM.
Okay,
whatever,
that's enough.
fine.
Thank you for moving on.
No.
We're gonna move on to
Let
the
me
next
say. I'm
question.
getting somewhere.
We're gonna move on to the next question.
Donald, shut up. Donald.
We're gonna move
All right.
on to the next question.
Brother.
I've been told by Vertage we don't want to talk about this. Vertage said he does not want to talk about this because we mentioned Mills. Somebody mentioned supporting the dev team. They don't want us to talk about the dev team. The deep state has told me do not talk about the man in Yahoo has told me don't talk about the dev team. Don't talk about it, okay? Don't talk about the dev team. You cannot talk about the dev team, okay? You cannot talk about it. That's a rule. I should have told this in the beginning.
Sir.
You cannot talk about the dev state. You cannot talk about any of that stuff. We have to get back to the main topic. I'll let you finish, but you cannot mention the dev state, okay?
Okay, so I won't mention that, but what I will say is if you promote the game and the building isn't where it should be, then you're going to have a lot of people coming to URM and then they're going to leave, and it's going to be a total waste of money, of time, and funds.
Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, you
What?
can't talk about the group's funds. You can't talk about the dev state.
I can't talk about the group. All right, so
Because let me tell you, that's a lot of money that belongs to Israel. It's a lot of money, so we don't want to talk about it.
Listen, what I'm saying is,
What the
if you
building
bring
is
people here, hold on, Corgi, hold on. If you bring people here and the game isn't up to par, they are going to leave the game, and it's going to be a waste of time. I think what we could do is we could fix the game first, and then we can bring more people here through social media and different platforms. And we could also create a game called, I don't know, what about Vietman? We can go to Vietman. Let's deploy the troops in Vietman and show them.
I think we've already done that before. We've already done that before, and it didn't.
We're gonna do it
really
again.
well.
We're gonna go back to Vietnam.
He's stealing my ideas. Get this man off. Get this
Listen,
man
listen.
off.
That's your idea.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to open
You
discussion.
can't
Corgi and
talk
Liodite,
about the
go
dev
ahead.
state. You can't.
He's repeating this man. He just repeated what I said. I said something about making a buns-wide battle game, and you hear him. He's talking about making a battle game. That's just a worse. That's a downgraded idea of what I just said, which means we need to turn down his mic, put him on 0, zip it, lock it, put it in his pocket, throw away his key. We need to silence him, and we as a collective, we need to get the
Let me tell you,
files.
hold on. Don't use the word we. Don't use the word we. We're not going to be using that word we. If you say the word
us.
we, you broke the rule. Don't say the
Us.
word we.
Us are going to get the purely files, the files for purely
God, I hate-
capitalism, and
I hate my
us
life.
are going to revert it back to its original form. We're going to revert it to back when the border was not in such a horrible position that made it unplayable, and it's going to be a fun game, and we're going to revive it, and we're going to ping everybody every day, and we're going to get activity. We're going to have constant events, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to give random people that are cool event perms, and they're going to host events, and then we're going to have events, because if we put events, then people will come to the events when we ping the events. So we need to make the events ping and ping the events ping so that people will come to the events.
This is dog
Because
shit.
if we don't ping people to come to the events, then they're not going to come to the events.
We have events ping.
And then we need to
retard.
make
Fuck
Manula
you.
1 official events, because people
Events,
are going to
events,
want to come to the
events.
race, and they're going to want to see Cold War Max Verstappen. Because like, if we don't give them that, what are they here for if we don't have Cold War Max Verstappen? Like, you're just missing out. And then we need to make the Arizona Tea Company in purely, so you can work at the Arizona Tea Company and make cans of Arizona, because that's
Okay, I
the
feel like
best
this
drink
one
ever.
kind of-
So if we feed this to the people, then the people are going to join. And then when we do the social media campaign, instead of maybe 5 people that Liodite would get in Liodite's plan where people leave URM for some reason, which never happens, everybody, we are going, no, us, I'm sorry, not we,
Corgi,
not
go
we,
take a
John.
break. You sound like you're out of breath. You sound like you're out of breath. Listen,
You
as
sound like
debate
you're out of
moderator,
breath.
I'm going to let you take a break.
Take a breather.
What did you message me?
What we're going to do is, Liodite, I'm going to go and let you talk. Go ahead.
What I'll say is first we need to send 10 quadrillion to Israel. That's number 1, and then that's how we're going to fix URM. That's
Well, I'm
step
still
number
recording
1.
this, so
We're
whatever you
going to
just sent
fix
me
the
got
game,
leaked.
and then we're going to fix the activity. And
I don't care.
yeah, that's about
Just
it.
keep
actually.
recording.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna
much.
move to PG.
We get a lot of people calling you
Also, if I
Israel
make a
guy.
video, Sorry for interrupting you, Mr. President. But I was going to say, if I make
Bro,
a
my
video,
listeners in this
that
fucking
can help
debate,
with
I wanna
activity.
kill myself.
Partially. And I don't like
Bro,
the
like,
idea,
bro,
Corgi,
who
that you
decided
say
this
that I'm stealing
fucking
your ideas,
debate mod?
because I have been
It's so
making social
ass,
media
bro.
content for 10
Yeah, I
years
know.
at
That's
this
why
point.
I said I'm
What
gonna
have you
instate my
done?
own new one.
What have you done?
If this fucking continues.
I have a YouTube video of me sniping people in Centaura. Great game, by the way. Check
Kill
it out.
yourself, kill yourself.
Check that out. Classic master move, my
Like,
king.
bro,
I have a
literally
video
not
of me
fucking
sniping people
letting
in that
Liodite
game,
talk at all.
and
Everyone
it
sucks,
has like
bro.
it has
Corgi
like
has like some
100
retarded ass
views.
ideas.
That's
Goonhis is just
crazy.
here to like. Goonhis is just
So
trolling.
you should watch that video and get it to
Goonhis is just
4,000
trolling.
views.
The fucking
Because
job
then
of Brump.
Okay, no
4,000 people.
self-advertising. Thank you a lot. Don't
Bro,
self-advertise.
shut the
Don't
fuck
Okay.
up.
Hold
Corgi
on,
copied me.
you're about to be kicked out. Let me tell you, don't self-advertise. You're
I'm
done. You're not gonna self-advertise, okay? You're not doing it.
Holy shit,
I'll go
bro,
back on
Johnny's
topic, I'll go
accent is
back on
pissing.
topic. Also,
it's like
I
imitation
didn't say you were
pissing me
stealing
off.
ideas about anything related to social media.
Oh my god.
I
Get the
said
fuck
you were
out of
stealing
here.
ideas about the battle game.
Yo,
Liodite, this proves that you have to pay attention whenever people are talking. Because you are
Shut the
complaining
fuck
about
up,
me
Corgi.
saying something that has nothing to do with what I said and was never said. So we got to pay attention. Okay, you see? Like we need to pay. No, wait, sorry, not we. Us
Oh my
need to
god.
pay
Shut the
attention.
fuck fucking hit the weed.
God, I hate this.
Yeah, Liodite, you have to listen when Pops is speaking.
Oh, shut the fuck up,
You
Corgi.
say us as in like communism? Because that's what that sounds like. Us, we. That sounds like a lot of communism. Is what I'm hearing.
Liodite.
Don't say the word.
Communist.
Listen, you can't say the
Oh my
word.
god, I hate this.
Can't say
Don't
the
say
word.
we. Don't say communist. We
You
don't
can't
say
say
that.
the
We don't
word.
say that.
All right, we're gonna let Goonhis go. Goonhis, go ahead.
All right, so Corgi copied me. I was the first one to say we need more wars. We need more
Oh my
people to
God.
fight those wars. Who's gonna fight our
Rage
wars?
Baiter, retard,
Who's
Liodite,
gonna fight our wars,
and
Corgi?
like ultimate Rage Baiter.
We need more people. We need. All right, here's my idea. We'll get all the hot Cheeto Latinas with the talkies. We'll get them
Bro.
into the URM. They'll be our frontline
Rage
fodder.
bait.
All right.
Listen, I'm not gonna stop you there. That's a lot of disrespect to some of the beautifulest women on the earth. But let me go and tell you, don't talk about them. Listen,
This
there's a
guy's so
lot of
stupid.
there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of
He's
hate.
fucking Donald
You
Trump.
can't
for
talk
real.
about it like that. Listen, we're gonna move on. Go to the next question because we're getting off topic talking about hot Cheeto Latinas. Okay, we're getting off
They can
topic.
fight for us.
Fuck.
Listen, we don't want to talk about sending no hot Cheeto Latinas to the front lines.
This
We're
guy's
gonna go and
pissing me
move on
off.
to the next question.
Did you have
Next
a list
question
of
we have
questions?
here is: many presidents have came and done nothing to leave a lasting impact. What can you promise and ensure to the public that you will make a lasting impact?
God, this is about to be the most retarded responses.
We'll go with Liodite first. Go ahead, Liodite.
Well, I think part of the problem is that a lot of the candidates come along and they have ideas, and they have a lot of good ideas a lot of the time. But I think ideas need structure. And I think if you want to put an idea forward, you need to have a plan on how to do that. So first, if you have an
Don't say
idea.
I. Listen, no pronouns. Don't say no pronouns.
Oh my god.
Oh
no,
my
no, no.
God.
I'm going on
God.
stage. I'm
When
going
I
on
say
stage. I'm
I,
going
I
on
said
stage.
first,
Go,
if you
go,
have an
save-
idea.
save us, save us.
Anyways, irrelevant.
Go,
Save us.
time.
No
Wait.
pronouns.
Are you interrupting me, Corgi?
Stop.
No,
Johnny,
Wait,
if you
wait, let me
keep
go- let me
making
go
bullshit
down.
rules, I'm removing
Let
you.
me-
Stop.
let me
Shut
go
the
down.
fuck
Let me-
up. Shut the fuck up. If you keep making bullshit rules,
Bro!
I said I'm removing your siege mod. If you keep doing this. Okay, now stop.
I can't mute.
Oh shit.
Listen, okay,
The
look,
fuck?
we got Gunner 2.0 coming up here.
Gunner
Thinking he's gonna talk to
2.0.
Let me tell you, what happened to the first Gunner? What happened? He's gone.
He was the
He's gone.
best.
Just let me tell you what happened to Gunner. He's gone and I'm back. So let me tell you.
Gunner's the best.
Get Gunner 2.0 out of here. Gunner 2.0.
Just mute
He-
him.
you-
Just
you-
mute him.
You don't even
Don't
compare to him.
No, don't
Frankly,
mute
you don't
You
compare to him
can't
at
do
all.
anything if I mute him.
We're gonna move on to the next. What was the question? Look, Gunner 2.0 has my mind boggled because I don't know who he thinks he is.
Shut the fuck up.
We're gonna move on to the same question, and I'm gonna let you repeat yourself. But don't you listen?
We're
So the
trying
deep state has
to
told me
intervening.
to not use any pronouns like we, us, I, they, them. We're not
Just
using
muted.
those because it's offensive. It's offensive. It's against the rules. And Gunner Jr. likes breaking the rules just like his father. He loves breaking the.
Oh fuck.
All right, now I'm the
But
presidential.
we're getting a new stage mod. We're getting a new stage mod.
I'm the stage
Oh,
mod
fuck,
now.
okay. Gunners 2.0, you fucking ruined everything.
Young, please stop. Young, please stop.
Look,
I'm
Gunner
clear.
2.0, get out of
Gunner
here,
2.0,
Gunner. You're ruining the bait.
No, genuinely, you need to stop making up bullshit rules. Okay, just
Get
make
rid
it
of Gunner
a good
2.0.
debate.
Get rid of Gunner 2.0. Who has mod?
Turn off the
Took him out.
Turn off the lights. Turn
We're in
off those
fucking hell.
lights.
We're in hell.
Keep those
Get
lights
Gunner
off.
2.0 out of
This
here.
is a piece of dog shit.
Get him out of here. Nobody wants you here, Gunner 2.0. Nobody wants you here. So we're gonna let the question
So this is where
is.
presidential debates were stopped.
Not a lot of presidents have
Yeah,
made
this
a
is why we don't
lasting
do presidential-
impact.
okay,
What can
I
you
really wanted
assure
one, but
that
we're in fucking
you
hell.
will make a lasting impact?
All right,
Bro,
Mac.
can
Go
Nosferatu
ahead,
come back
Liodite.
even though you're a racist?
All
I
right,
need
to
you
make a
back in this
lasting
debate,
impact,
bro.
I think one of the most important things is we are going to send unprecedented amounts of funds straight to Israel. Like you
Oh my
wake up,
God.
you send money to Israel.
Oh
That's
my
number one.
God.
That's number one. What I also will
Enough
do
of
is the
fucking
difference
Israel.
between
No one
me
thinks
and the
this is
other
funny.
candidates is
I think
a lot of other
Black Dot
candidates
Yellow
make
would probably been
promises.
better. What the
They make
fuck?
promises and they do not deliver on them. Me, I am simply telling you what's going to happen if I become president. I'm not making promises. I am just telling you
Oh,
what is
shit.
going to happen under my presidency. That's the difference between me and the other candidates.
Corgi, go ahead.
That was so good.
The question is, not many presidents have made a lasting impact on the community. What can you ensure
I forgot that was still the question.
to the community for you to have a lasting
Bro,
impact of your
Gunner 2.0
presidency?
tried to intervene.
Well, first of all, if my plan
Okay.
works to get the
This
Bucks
guy.
community more involved in URM affairs, then I think that I'll be pretty well known for that, making
Shut the
that
fuck
remember,
about
Cold
URM.
War ref, Cold War-like
Someone
game
asked-
to try and boost
We're
overall
in hell.
community activity. I think that would make me go down in history. If I run a smear campaign against Liodite because he's pretending to be Israeli, I think that would also make me pretty well known. There's a lot of so basically, yeah, I'm probably not gonna. Nobody can really make a big lasting impact. That's not gonna work. Like even like Pav, who had like a lot of stuff,
Why
doesn't
bring
have
up
a lasting
Pav and not
impact.
like someone actually
Or like
influential,
Verdage
like
though. Actually,
Verdage.
Verdage is always
Verdage.
gonna have a lasting impact because
Or
he's
like
had more
fucking-
stuff besides presidency.
or how
But like it's kind of hard to have other people have more.
Basically, if you do something bad,
Oh, wait,
It's
I
okay.
have to stop.
It's okay.
All right, go ahead, Goonhis. Go ahead.
All right. So, you see,
You have to
I'm
bring
not-
in
I'm not
big
gonna be
booty
president.
Israeli
I'm just going to be a VP
people into
of the
you
running
know,
mate. Now, I don't agree with all the stuff they
oh my god, I
say.
hate his fake accent.
And people rights.
Get it.
What is that?
Son.
But I do say this: we should give all our money to Israel
Oh my god.
and
Oh,
more wars.
he said that last time.
All right. Do any of you need to respond to each other?
Well,
Would any of you like to respond to each
to
other?
answer seriously, I think what I want to do as president is I want to change a few things around, especially in the cabinet. I was planning
cabinet.
to create a position which essentially would serve as the common man within the cabinet, because it feels like there's a huge disconnect between people and politics. And I want someone who is just within the people to join our cabinet and to really tell us how the changes we're making are impacting them. I think that's important to really have that kind of feedback.
That's me.
Shut the fuck up.
God.
Corgi, would you
You're
like
the
to add
common
anything?
man?
Or go ahead.
No, I was going to say he's
Go ahead
You
and
said-
respond to him, Goonhis.
Who's speaking?
no.
I
I said you're the common man.
Who said that? I didn't.
Me,
Back on track,
I
back on track,
asked you, are you the
back on
common
track.
man?
Yes.
You're the common man. So if you're the common man within my cabinet, does that mean that you resign your bid for presidency? Because that's what it sounds like.
A lot of similar ideas to you before Vlad told me he would give me money if I became his VP. He's a running
See,
mate.
I don't know, man. It seems like
Listen,
what I
listen.
don't
I want to
like.
go and hold on. I want to go and say
Hold on.
no personal attacks. All right, enough with the personal attacks.
Literally no personal.
All right, so we should establish Man Pack and the Freemasons, and that's going to be my lasting impact on the
Delta, that
URM.
is not my alt.
God, can we just?
Would any of
move
you
on?
like to
not
respond to
doing
that?
That's
And
what-
I
don't
think
say
they all
don't say
agree on
we.
it.
Don't say we. You cannot say we. You keep breaking
They
the
agree.
rule.
Zem agree with them.
Oh my God.
Our group here, we need to get back on track. Like right now, we're kind of in like a bit of stereo madness, and we need to focus on like
Shut the fuck
running
up!
for
God.
better
Get back
Shut
on
the
track.
fuck
We're gonna
up!
put the
and
stereo
not
madness.
running for.
This man has not
I think
played
everyone-
GD
I think
once.
everyone
trying to
in this
campaign
debate
for
just
right
needs to
now.
dry out.
Like we need to get more questions about like what our policy is going to be on
This
more
man
things, like
has
the
not
military
played
policy
GD
one.
in
Because
his
like right
entire
now we're
life.
just kind of talking about the
Stop
theory
blurping.
of everything.
The
We're in
theory
a
of
bit of stereo
everything.
madness. So
the
we
fuck
need to get
up.
back on. Wait, I'm sorry, not we. The collective of us needs to get back on track because we've gone
said us.
completely off the rails.
Are you saying collective as in like a communist way?
Oh my God.
Commie.
A freeway because we're getting brisket.
All right.
Alden, you dog.
We're gonna go and move on to another question. This is a question asked by the community.
Are you in
It's
the
a great
52
question, I
hero
think,
cult?
and I've been wanting to ask you guys this for a minute. Which candidate best represents the interest of men's real?
Oh my God. No one cares.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we getting in game?
We're getting
Go ahead,
wants
go
us
ahead.
in game.
So I
Okay.
represent Man Pack, which is
They
my
want us
future
in-game.
organization. I'll give all the money to Israel.
Delta, you're gonna have to unban me again because
It's going to be the best organization.
The script still has
ever.
me banned permanently.
And we'll forget about the whole URM just for
Unban me,
Israel.
Delta.
All right.
Let me tell you, I was swinging at the park one day. I was at the park and I was on the swing and I was swinging. And that's when I had the great idea
Delta, unban me.
that I'm the best president
Yes.
with the best interest of Israel, okay? So let me tell you, if you really need to go think about this again, Goonhis, I'm going to go let you go to a park and go swing so you could think about a better answer, okay? We're going to move on. Liodite, go ahead.
Could you say the
Delta,
question
unban
again?
me.
Which candidate has the best interest for Israel?
Well, let me tell you about Israel. So the last time I went to McDonald's, right? Like I'm a real man, you know. I love this republic because last time I went to McDonald's,
Delta,
I think
unban
I got
me.
like their new like Archburger. That thing is
It's
fucking massive.
Man-Donald. It's actually called
I don't even know
Man-Donald.
how anyone eats the man burger. And it's like fries, and I think there was like a chocolate shake there too.
What?
Like it was
Wait, oh.
really,
Listen,
really good.
my
And I
last
think-
Man-Donald order.
listen, what I'm
Mitchell, you
saying
bring up- you bring up a great
is
point. You bring up a- don't ba-
what I'm
don't debate
saying
me.
is under
Why,
my
you're making a terrible-
presidency,
you're
under
making
my
a- frankly,
presidency,
you're making a
McDonald's
terrible
will
You're
rule the
taking-
world.
You're making a terrible
McDonald's will be
mistake.
everywhere.
You're making a
Listen,
let me
how
tell
can you not
you're
like
making a
McDonald's?
terrible
Sure, man.
mistake.
Your name is
Don't speak over
Donald.
me.
How
Listen,
can you?
you don't want to
I hate
debate
this
me,
so much.
especially about McDonald's. Because
I'm
let
the
me tell
best
you,
debater ever.
when I was president, I gave the biggest tax cuts to McDonald's. I gave the biggest tax cuts. So you don't
What?
want to debate me on
What
how much
tax
you love
cuts?
McDonald's because I love McDonald's a lot more than you do. You don't
fucking-
understand. I love it a lot
fucking
more than
Leo.
you do.
Shut your ass
We're
up.
gonna move on. Go ahead, Lyda. Continue.
Sorry, I was going to say. So I think what I'll do under my presidency is I'm going to make I'm going to put McDonald's everywhere around the world. There's going to even be a McDonald's in Manreal or Israel. We're gonna put a man everywhere you look. There's gonna be a McDonald's. We're gonna make the people so fat and so happy
Delta, where's
they
the
can't
debate?
even make it to the voting. They can't even make it to the voting
Give me a
booth for
second.
next election. That's my solution.
All right, Corgi, go ahead. Corgi.
Daily plec.
What's the question?
Oh my God. He's not even-
Which president has the best interest for Israel?
Why the fuck is this guy shooting me?
I think that I would have the best interest for Israel because, in my opinion,
You need to be like a king of
Me
bullshitting. to
and
be president.
Crook.
Holy shit.
I know, bro.
have the best interest for both Israel and the United Republic of Man at the same time.
Can confirm.
Like, we're going to split the funding, so 3/4 goes to Israel, 1/4 goes to URM, and then they can develop their games, and we can develop our games, and then, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. this guy's
everybody
not making
is
me wanna
starting
vote
to
for
get
him, bro.
equal. You see? Actually, not equal. Israel's still going to be above us. I'm sorry, man, Yahoo, if you're still here.
No, what the fuck?
Is he still here?
He's definitely still here. He's here.
I'm a spy.
And
I'm
don't
not
say
a lizard.
hours. Don't say hours. Don't say hours.
Spy. I'm not.
Communist.
I'm off breathing. Actually, I am. Never mind.
Right now, you're blowing smoke. You're blowing a lot of smoke, Corgi. You gotta watch out with what you say.
Breathe.
Goodness, have
Corgi,
you
just breathe.
thought about your question? Have you thought about the question?
What's the question?
Oh my god.
Which candidate has the best interest for Israel?
Me.
No, man pack.
Let's just keep shooting people from
Because
here.
it's the people helping Israel,
Just defend this
not
area.
just one person.
Is Manpack
I don't have any guns.
candidate?
No,
Wait.
but it's the best future organization ever.
From Kamikaze Netanyahu. What's his name? Kamikaze Netanyahu Treks Jihad. He's asking why I'm Indonesian.
What are you doing? Use your
I'm not
guns. I
Indonesian.
thought you got the Game Pass.
I'm a lizard
I don't have
person.
any Game
Yeah, I
Pass.
get that right next time.
Son.
That guy's just hacking.
I heard a lot of jihad. Anyways, we're gonna move on from this question. We have another question being asked by. We have another question being asked by the public. They ask, how does the candidates connect to the group? We will go with Corgi first. Go ahead, Corgi.
Wait, what?
How do you connect to the group?
Can you rephrase that? What do you mean by that? Because like how I connect to the group is you press the button to like join the group.
Oh.
Smart guy, he's saying, what's your history in the group? Smart
Let me
guy.
go and say, let me rephrase this. I don't want to rephrase it, to be frank, because you're not going to tell me how I need to moderate. Okay, if I ask you a question and you don't know how to answer, you can say, President Trump, I don't know how to answer. I'm gonna pass the question to the next candidate. Okay, you're not going to debate me. Okay, you're not going to debate me. Corgi, you're done. Shh, you're done. Enough talking. You're done. We're gonna move to
Delta, open the fucking Congress doors.
Israelite, go ahead.
Say the question again.
How do you connect to the group?
Well, here's the thing. So me and my vice president, Ikmeep, we used to belong to the computer union, right? And we were in it while it was still like a decent group. But after seeing what they had done over there, the corruption, the communism, the not sending enough money to Israel, we saw that it was a real problem. And so what we had to do was we had to flee. And we came to the United Republic of Man, and we were looking for a better life. And so the two of us two immigrants coming to this country and getting here on this stage is a real
She's an
marker
immigrant? Oh,
for
fuck. I don't know if they're
mankind
backing me
because it
anymore.
shows that anybody from anywhere can get to this position.
Hell.
This
Why isn't illegal?
That's
Alright,
that's
Logan.
where so fake it. You want to shed fake tears? Wait. We have to fund ICE, and we're gonna make it nice instead of ICE because he's showing he's legal. He said he immigrated here from the TCU.
Jonald,
So
if you could back me up here, Jonald, isn't your wife, isn't she an immigrant as well?
Listen, what did I tell you? We're not going to talk about personal. We're not going to do no personal attacks. And for frankly, let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you. That's very disrespectful. Talking about my family. Because listen, I was deported. out of the country for a little while. Okay, they sent me to Cuba.
Why the
They
fuck
sent
does
me
he
to
have a Mexican
Cuba.
accent now?
Why am I in Cuba? That's what I asked. They sent me to Cuba, but I'm back. And let me tell you, don't talk about my wife. She's a great lady. And actually,
One of the greatest.
my boyfriend is a woman.
Wait, what?
My boyfriend is a woman, so you need to have a lot of respect. Treat my boyfriend and my family correctly. Because let me tell you, if me and Vertage got married, you would not say this about Vertage. You really wouldn't.
Why the fuck is
Because
he
you know who Vertage is. And that's possible. Me and Vertage might get married. Who knows? Because Vertage allowed me back into the country. We might get married. And we might have young boy wed us. Who knows? We might have young boy wed us. And actually, Plutonia might join us. She might join us and be a third person in our marriage. Because she's done such great work.
And he's bi.
There's a lot of great people.
What the fuck?
I might, let's get back on topic, okay? We're gonna get back on topic.
Donald's
Because
surprisingly.
I have a lot of great questions that the public wants to ask. The next
don't
question the
fucking-
public wants to ask is who would nuke TC RU first? Liodite, go first.
I'll do it. I'll be the one. I'll nuke TCRU. We'll send 10 millions, fat daddy nukes. We're going to send them right over there. We're going to blow them off the map. Russia, Russia who? That's what I'll say.
TRCU, I apologize. TRCU. All right, so Goonhis, go ahead. Go ahead, Goonhis.
So we need.
You know, actually, I want to say I don't like
everything that's bad in the world on them. We need to cover up everything that's happening with the war in Israel.
Oh my god.
And just blame it on the TCU,
bro.
We need them as a cover up.
Come on, let's go inside, Flex.
Is that good enough?
All right, Corgi, go ahead. Thank you, Goonhis. Go ahead, Corgi.
We obviously cannot use what Liodite said because he said it in the fake Trump accent. He's not Johnny. He's not Donald Trump.
That's Israelite. That's Israelite right there. Don't forget that's Israelite.
So, purpose's idea, and I'm going to say we need to send 40 million Big Daddy bombs. But we're not going to send them to TCU. We're going to float them above, and we're going to show the dominance of URM by floating our nuclear arsenal. It's going to be in the sky. It's going to be circling. It's going to go in a bird shape, and it's going to say TCU. Why you bully me at LTCU? And if they don't shoot it down, if they keep letting it float up there, we're going to drop it. It's going to fall. We might hit the rest of Europe, but it's going to fall. It's going to drop. They're not going to see it coming. It's just going to go.
Israel's banned. Stop talking about Israel. Stop talking about it. You're done.
Thank you.
Stop with this malarkey.
I told Beasting to tell Johnny to stop saying the word
Israel. Are we still
Israel.
on the files? Are we still on the Israel files? Are we still talking about it? Are we still talking about the Israel files? Really? Really? We're gonna move on to the next question. The next question. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta pull up this sheet. There's a lot of great questions we gotta ask. Is foreign policy a big deal to your administration? Liodite, go first.
Yeah, I think so. What I'll say is I don't think the people of TCRU, and you'll see this, they're in the chat and they're like, we're not going to vote for you. You'll see this corruption because no person from TCRU should ever be voting for me as president because they don't live here, right? The thing is too, I believe in fairness and I believe in justice and I believe in only going to wars that are necessary for oil. And of course, the TCRU, they're not fair people. And listen.
Let me tell you, hold on, let me tell you.
Oh boy.
Don't imply that anything's happening in Israel, okay? Israel is a great place.
This has nothing to do with Israel.
There's no genocide, okay?
There's no genocide, whatever. I'm saying TCRU, me and Eekmeep, we came from there. We came to this country, so we understand better than anyone that they're not fair people. And if we don't strong arm them, if we don't get the win on them in both the space race and the military race, then we're going to have a real problem. And it's going to become real nuclear real fast.
You know, I'm actually very disappointed in Pope Man the 40th. Very disappointed. What he did was tragic.
Who the fuck is
I'm
that?
very disappointed, but we're going to move on. Goonhis, go ahead, Goonhis.
All right.
Is foreign policy a big deal to you and your administration?
Yes. The reason why is because I fought many wars for this country. Guess what? All these politicians are just standing back watching it and saying, let's go URM, let's go. They're not doing anything about it. They're not helping the war. They're not doing anything. Now,
I genuinely feel like my ears are gonna fall off, bro. I don't want to be here anymore.
Vlad, if he was in power, I really don't know. He didn't give me a script.
All right, Goonhis, I'm going to put you in timeout because you honestly don't know what you're talking about. I don't even think you know where you're at right now, Goonhis.
Yeah,
So I'm going to let you have some moments to think about the question. The question, let me read it. Relate it. Sorry, I apologize. Melania, she's right here. My boyfriend Melania, we're in the car, we're having a great time doing this debate. I want to say this is a wonderful debate. This is the first moderation debate I've ever done, and it's fantastic. It's probably the biggest. Since I've returned. And I'm in the car with Melania, and she goes, "Honey, you're doing great. You're doing great, honey." And I tell her, "I know." And Vertige is in the back, and Vertige is giving me a little kiss on my neck, saying, telling me I'm doing so fantastic. It's great. And frankly,
This is
we
why
might go
this guy
to
was
Denny's
voted
afterward,
back
but we're
then.
not gonna get
He's-
pancakes. We're not gonna get
What the
pancakes from Denny's because I don't like pancakes. But we're gonna go to Denny's and I might get a syrup. Who knows?
No
Never
wonder
mind.
why I
We're gonna
voted
move
for
on
him,
from
bro.
that.
This shit funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's why we
God,
voted for him.
bro.
We're gonna move on.
Like,
Corgi,
God, it's so cancerous,
is
though.
foreign policy a big part of your administration?
Well, I would say that the most important thing is specific foreign policy, like making telegrams that are like, "Oh, we're sending $50 billion to France because I don't know, we like France." Like, we're not going to do stuff like that. Like, the important foreign affairs is going to be talking to the TCU about getting our Raider team back.
Let me tell you, don't
talking to-
mention France. Don't mention France. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't like it. I don't want you mentioning French no more. You're about to be kicked out of the debate. Don't mention France. President Macron dates a beautiful young man, okay? Bridget Macron is very beautiful and he's a great man. Do not mention it. Let me tell you, Delta's the problem, and I don't want to talk about French because
gunning at
I
you.
have a lot of problems with Delta not liking French, so I don't want to hear none of the hate, okay? Because Delta, he's a gunner junior. He's a gunner junior. They try to send me to France because let me tell you, when I got deported, they tried to send me to France first, but he's a fat, nasty person. He's a fat, disgusting, nasty person who has a nasty turkey neck, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Turkey, man.
Delta's disgusting, and he tried to send me to France.
I mean,
And I don't,
not wrong.
and I don't want to go to France, and I don't want to talk about France. Okay, let's not talk about it.
Traumatized.
We're gonna go back to is foreign policy a big part of your administration? Go ahead.
Instead of making all those telegrams of sending money to random places, we need to talk to the TCU about getting the Raider team back, because that's a big important thing, because then we can do the July 4th bombings. You know,
shit, he's
that's,
talking about the July
that's
4th
a very
bombings. I started
important
those.
event.
I started that.
And we need to get
You started
ready to
But what?
have more activity. Like, it doesn't matter if we're on the same side of the cringe war as them. It doesn't matter if they're our enemy. It doesn't matter if they're our friend in the cringe war. We need to have events like, you know, maybe us and United Kingdom of Blockheads or something. We do an event together. We do like a friendly little fight. Or us and the TCU. We do like a friendly little fight or an actual fight. Just to keep activity going. Because, like, if we're having constant battles with other people, then we can't run out of activity to do. Because activity for both sides
UKB
is
does
gonna
not
be-
exist anymore. Let me tell you. Hold on, I gotta fact check you because I'm the moderator. I listen. I don't know if you know listen. I don't know. This whole time you've been acting like I'm not the moderator and I'm your friend. Let me tell you, I'm not your friend. I'm the moderator, Corgi. And let me tell you, UKB does not exist anymore. It does not exist. Don't talk about the UKB. Okay, it does not exist.
I already said we
talking
need
about it, okay?
wars. He copied me. Corgi copied me again because he's a communist spy.
So we're gonna move on. Let me tell you, Goonhis, have you came up with your answer to the question?
Yes, foreign policy is a big deal. Without foreign policy, what would we be? We would be the stinky
God.
United Republic of Man.
Like,
We had more wars, we would be more active. If we had more raids, we would be more active. But no, we haven't had those in a long time.
whenever Donald Trump speaks,
I just want battles
it's really
again.
funny. Whenever
I just
Liodite
want to say
speaks, it's
that.
like, okay, well.
All right, thank you
Liodite.
very
And
much.
then when these two
You
speak,
know,
it's like the debate just slows
I don't
down,
really know what
bro.
you said, and I don't think you know what you said either. But we're gonna move on.
Johnny's
Thanks.
speaking back to her.
So, Corgi, do you gotta leave? Corgi, do you gotta leave? That's the question I gotta ask you.
You know, Vlad played hard. This
Can
guy
you
think
bring
he was
up,
gonna like be like
bring up,
the best
Dustin or
like
Cider
speaker
or
of all
both
time.
them so they
Okay,
can
we'll
suck.
go. We'll bring up Dustin because
Vlad
I
is
know
like
Dustin. We'll bring up
when he
Dustin. I
wakes
know
up,
he's not a.
fucking crying. Goonhis is selling hard, bro.
Someone gonna bring up Dustin.
Someone
The
like
evil,
Goonhis. Like
evil
Goonhis replaced
disgusting,
Krogi.
the evil disgusting Gunner 2.0 Delta, the CMIA,
Again?
the CMIA
Oh my
director, the
God.
nasty one. Dustin, listen.
So before we continue, I'd like to say, Donald Trump, welcome back to URM, you fucking legend. I miss you.
I'm gonna leave, bro.
with
I'm
my
leaving.
heart. Welcome
Listen,
back,
no,
brother.
This
I appreciate
Vicky?
it a lot. I appreciate it a lot. Dustin, you're a great friend of mine. You're good. I'm glad you're here. Actually, frankly, I'm glad.
Yeah, at this point in the
course,
recording,
of
I'm leaving.
Let's
so
get
no
let's get
more-
back to this fantastic
more
debate
discussion, bye.
because it's honestly one of the best debates I've ever been a part of. Not better than mine, but it's one of the best. And we're gonna let me say, we only want peace, no war. Okay, no more talking about war. No violence. Okay, no more violence. And we only
don't think I can
listen.
stop.
No friendly fights. If you guys are gonna fight, we want no friendly fights. We only want the angry ones. If you guys aren't clawing at each other's neck, I don't want to hear you fighting. Okay, because it's not. You gotta fight. So we're gonna move on to the next question, and this question has been getting asked a lot by one person who really wants the question asked. He asked, Goyam Slayer says, opinions on TCU and TRCU split. Iodite, as you are an immigrant from the TCU, I'll let you go first. And hold on, frankly, did you know that me and Noob Lord, we had a great relationship. We had a great. Who knows about that relationship? Do any of you know? Who knows that me and Noob Lord have kissed on multiple occasions?
I do. I was there.
We've had a great relationship. Me and Noob Lord. You know, before he died, let me tell you, because I wasn't president. They sent me to Cuba. I'm like, why am I in Cuba? They sent me to Cuba, and I was in Cuba. But let me tell you, when I saw on the TV that Noob Lord exploded from his head, from his tiny, beautiful head, I was so hurt. I was so hurt. And I blame Plutonia, the president. Plutonia. Who knows Plutonia Frost? She was the president. I blamed her because she didn't protect him. And I think it was an inside job done by the nasty, dirty Delta. That's what we're going to call him. Dirty Delta. Dirty Delta. He killed Noob Lord. It was an inside job from CMIA. Okay, let's get back to the debate. How do you guys feel about the split? Liodite, go first.
Well, I think the time me and Ikmeep, we left TCU, that was about when the split happened, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the whole situation, but I think it was something about the TCU looking for coal or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but what I'll say is, I think if my administration was in power. Listen, what else say, Donald? What else say, Donald? You're gonna let me finish. What I'll say, Donald, is if my administration was in power, we would have bombed the shit out of them. There would have been no more TCU if I was in power. But unfortunately, there are lackluster politicians that don't make good moves, and that's how we ended up here.
All right, yes. Did someone just shit their pants?
Not me.
Did I just
Sorry, I have fecal incontinence.
Well, let me tell you, don't do that again, okay? Don't do it again. Because
That-
next you're gonna be
I'm sorry,
dirty
I'm sorry, that was-
Liodite.
that was
You don't
my
want to
bad.
be dirty Liodite. And you're getting very close to being dirty Liodite. Very close.
Excuse me. So actually,
We're gonna move on to Dustin because I haven't heard Dustin. Someone pull it back up, Dustin. Bring him back up here. Bring back up Dustin. Someone bring him up. All right, there we go.
So time about McDonald's. If you other candidates really know what's going on, you know that URM has a business based off the IRL McDonald's. Can you guys tell me what it's called? If you really know, if you're really involved.
Dirty Delta doesn't know. Let me tell you, Dirty Delta does not know.
I know he probably doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
My bad. My mic is quiet. I forgot. My bad, y'all. Hold on. No, it's fine. My mic is fine. Is it really that quiet? Oh wait, here we go. All right. So if you guys really know,
Fat ass Delta doesn't know.
He does not know. Do any of the other candidates know what the URM McDonald's is called? We have an actual McDonald's in URM. Do you guys know what it's called? If you're really involved in the businesses of this country.
Dustin, you're getting off track. Hold on.
He knows what it's called. Hey. Luke said he knows what it's called.
Hold on. We're getting off track. That's not the question. The question is, how do we feel about the TCU TRCU split? Go ahead.
My bad. So, first off, I thought that about Sevs. I didn't really expect him to take the fat ass paycheck. I didn't think he would actually sell the group because I kind of heard from some people that he was involved in the community for like some time, you know. But I wake up at 5 a.m. on Saturday because I was ready to go to work, make some good money for this country. I have $8,000 in my bank account, ready to donate to this country. So and I see TCU server dead, one channel, 10,000 members. I'm thinking, what happened? And the great people that now own TRCU, well, still not great, not really great because they're communists. But anyway, they nuked the server. Voids, the now former dictator, he nuked the old TCU server, and I see $35,000 that the group has sold for to the absolute piece of shit called Cryptic Psycho. So the group, I guess, went from one piece of shit to another.
Okay,
That's why
Dustin, let me stop you. Hold on. I'm the debate moderator. You better listen. I like you a lot, Dustin. I
Yes,
like
sir.
you a
Yes,
lot.
sir.
So don't push it.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
push it.
Yes, sir.
Let me
Yes, sir.
tell you. It's president. It's president to you, sir. It's president, okay?
President, sir, my bad. Glorious president,
Let
sir.
me tell you, you're getting off track. I don't want to know about the scandals, the corruption. We know they're corrupt. Like Dirty Delta, we know it. Dirty Delta is just like Gunner. Let me tell you something about Gunner. I was in a group chat with Gunner, and I said, Gunner, you can't do it. You can't ban him, Gunner. You can't do it. His avatar, you can't do it. He says, Johnny, I gotta do it. You're a femboy lover. I said, your wife's I said, listen. No such thing. I don't care if you're a femboy. I don't care if you're gay. The thing is, right, we're all URM. We all are part of URM, and I support when I was president, I supported everybody. But Dirty Delta, he's acting just like Gunner. He's deranged. He's psychotic. And let me tell you, he's really dumb. He's stupid and dumb. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of files on Gunner. There's a lot of files. Like the time he was walking into a daycare with a thong. There's a lot of files on Gunner, and they're gonna be leaked. Very soon, hopefully, very soon. If the Chief Justice Verdige would stop halting it, he's halting it because they don't want him to know. But we're gonna get back to the question. The question was about TCRU splitting against TCU. Dustin, you said a lot of nothing. I'm gonna be honest. You said a lot of nothing.
Okay. I'll have the most on top answer right now.
And let me tell you, hold on. The best CMI director was Tasting. There was never nothing bad happening. Tasting was the greatest. He really was.
Was or is, because he's still here.
Okay, listen, Dustin, we're gonna come back to you. We gotta let Goonhis speak. Goonhis, what do you think about the TCRU split?
I never said my real answer.
Dustin.
All right, my bad.
It split the Chinese capitalists and the Chuds.
It was all due to
Dirty
Delta. Let me tell you, Delta. It was Dirty Delta.
Yeah, it was all his fault. I'm blaming it all on Delta.
So we're gonna move. So let me go back to Dustin. Dustin, go ahead. What you were saying. Make it quick. We got a lot of questions.
Okay, I actually might have to get off soon. So TRCU split. This is probably a good thing that could have happened to the group, as I think that the new leadership that was once under Voids and is now
Dirty Delta. Let me tell you, Dirty Delta.
Can I finish, please? Please, and I'll let you talk forever and ever, you glorious king. So, I think it's probably a good thing that could happen to the group. I think the new leadership, they are more involved in buns, as we have the main economist from TRC actively putting out telegrams for the community. I forgot his name, like Guy Bro, yes, applaud Guy Bro. He's actually being involved in buns, representing the TRCU. So I think it's actually a good thing. The old TCU was not involved in buns because they felt like they were too good for us. They're not too good for us because we're better. Huh? You know what I'm saying? We're better. The old TCU, they thought they were too good for us. So I think it's a very good thing that happened to the group. So now the TRCU, they're more involved in buns. And I think that's a really good thing for us in terms of activity. We can take advantage of this if we have not already.
All right. Would anybody like to have an open discussion about the topic?
What topic?
He's not paying attention. Okay,
He's
not involved. He's not involved.
Hold on. We're gonna move to the next question. We're gonna move on to the next question. The next question is, And this is going to be a community question. This question comes straight from the community because they feel like they're being neglected. So, we need to let the community know your priorities. The community asks, how do you guys plan to improve your URM activity? Which I'm pretty sure we already asked this question, but we'll go at it again. Liodite, go ahead.
I think we already answered this question, but pretty much what I said was first, we start by fixing the game, make it more playable, make it more fun, make it so everybody has something to do. We can fix the military by consolidating it and getting more active people together so we have bigger trainings and such going on. And then after that's all, up and working, we can start promoting the group more on social media platforms. And I think that'll help get it back into place. And once that ball starts rolling, the group will just be on its way.
All right, go ahead, Goonhis. Go ahead.
All right. So, on a serious
And no
note,
more saying, let me tell you, hold on. No more hesitation. If you're hesitating, that means you're not focused. You need to know what you're talking about. Because let me tell you, every time Dirty Delta talks, that's what he says. He says, he goes, I don't know. Let me tell you, I don't know. That's what Dirty Delta does because he's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And he frankly says things that aren't really important. So don't say, keep going.
sorry,
Go ahead.
I ran out of my Cheetos.
That's not the question. The question is, how would you improve player activity?
He's done.
How would I improve it? Well, truthfully, we need more people, right, to fight those wars. But if we don't have those people, well, who's going to fight our wars, right?
Dirty Delta, send it to the front line. Send Dirty Delta to the front line.
So we need
We're done.
all the
Before he
politicians,
sends it to the front line, he's
everyone.
gonna say,
Hey, shut
my
up.
bad.
All right, I'm done.
Hey,
I thought we were friends.
we
All
are.
right.
I still think we are friends, Blue.
Wait, we're still friends?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm friends
All
with
right,
everyone
moving on.
except one
And the
person.
communists
Let's
come
go.
together. No,
Let me tell
Dustin,
you,
you
we're
say we're not paying attention, but dare I quote you, Dustin? You said the communists are great people. So which side are you working for, Dustin? Are you working for URM or are you working for them? Because that's what I'm curious about. Really.
I work for only URM.
Dirty
Only
Delta.
URM.
So why'd
Dirty
you call the
Delta.
communists great people? You
Blame
said
it on
Dirty Delta.
Delta.
great
Bring it on her.
communists.
Blame it on
Great
him.
communist.
I only say
He's the problem. Let me tell you.
a lot of things they do are not great. The only reason I say they're great is because they're helping us without them knowing it. We're tricking them.
If we
What
have
I hear,
more
Dustin, what I
activity-
hear is I think we should rename the horse party to the Socialist Horse Party because that's who it's being run by. It's being run by a bunch of socialists who want to put socialists.
I'm not
Listen.
We're not gonna
step in. I'm gonna step in because let me tell you, you guys are talking about serious topics. Let me tell you, you're talking about me and Vertage getting married, and we don't want to talk about that. Okay, that's not gonna happen yet, and you cannot be telling the people about. Don't be talking about it. Listen, we're gonna move on to a fun. Where's my stage? Where's my chat moderator? Where's my stage moderator? Dirty Delta took it from me. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. I need it back.
Give it back.
Give me back stage
Google Doc.
moderator.
We need a Google Doc.
Give it back. Let me tell you. So this is gonna be a fun, interesting part that we're gonna do. We're gonna invite some listeners, some of the audience up to ask you questions individually. They're gonna ask you questions. It can't be no nasty questions. If it's a nasty question, you're gone. And
You're
that's to the
banned.
listeners.
I'll ban you
You're gone.
myself.
Goodness, I don't need help. Thank you. I don't need help. I don't need help, goodness. Thank you. So we're gonna invite the first person up. Let's invite this young gentleman up here.
Hello, gang.
I
What's
beat
good,
you.
bro?
I beat you in Minecraft.
Goodness and Dustin, enough.
Sorry.
Enough.
Okay, so what are you thinking about going to war with Manrak? What do you think about a war in Iraq? They have weapons of mass destruction. What are we going to do about that?
What I think is we need a show of strength because if they have weapons of man destruction,
Dirty Delta,
that's
he's
going to be a
behind
real
it all.
problem.
Dirty Delta.
Dirty Delta is putting
Listen,
weapons of
we gotta
mass
have a show of
destruction in
strength.
Iraq.
We got to show Man Ran. We got to show him who's the boss. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna send so many nukes, so many boats, so many planes, so many men. We're gonna kill so many of them. It's gonna be crazy.
Amazing. I like that.
All right, me next. Yes.
Yeah,
So
respond.
if you guys, I was in the Man Rack server before. Do you guys know who was the leader of Man Rack last time out?
Dirty Delta. It was Dirty Delta.
And
Dirty
I knew
Delta and Gunner. Dirty
No,
Delta and Gunner.
it was Melvin.
They were making love.
Melvin,
up.
Melvin and Delta. They both put weapons of mass destruction in the middle of Man Rack. Melvin, a guy who used to work for this country, did a great development service for this country. He betrayed us. You know what I'm saying? We cannot have this. That's why I'm surprised Liodite didn't say it.
Oh, Melvin bin Laden. Oh, Melvin bin Laden. He was really running it. Oh, Melvin bin Laden. We gotta watch out for him because let me tell you.
The country that is in the biggest threat by
very well. They had a lot of great connections. Oh, Melvin bin Laden in Dirty Delta. All right, listen, we have candidates that are. We gotta wrap this up because the deep state is telling me to. They said, Johnny, it's going too well. It's going too well, Johnny. You're supposed to be in Cuba. I'm not in Cuba. So we're gonna bring up 2 more people. If you guys can stick around for 2 more, we're gonna bring up 2 more listeners to come up here and have a chat. We're gonna bring up Goyim Slayer. I like that name a lot, actually. That's a fantastic name. Almost as beautiful as my daughter, but let's go invite him up.
Way!
So this is a very important question. Like this could decide who is going to be president. How willing are you to give all of the territory of URM to Israel?
I put my life on the line to
I
give
want
all our land.
I want to bother. I'll just let them take it. I'll dismantle the army myself just to let Israel take it.
All I'll say is, as long as Manpack keeps sending me funds, they can have whatever they want.
Are you British? Are you British?
I thought he
we
was
have another
Manchurian.
British.
Oh no! It's
Goyim Slayer is British.
the
He's not a
world.
real Israeli. He's not a real Israeli. He's a fake one. He's British. He sounds British to me.
Yeah, hey, wait,
He's
guys, can I
probably
say something?
this is probably a spy sent by Dirty Delta and Melvin bin Laden. Melvin bin Laden and Dirty Delta sent a British spy to come get me.
Yes.
Come get me. Come get me. That's what he said. Come get me. He's like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Come get me. I can't breathe. Anyways, don't answer his question. He had a nasty question. I don't like that question because he was British. It was automatically nasty. We're gonna let no noobs. Oh, we're gonna let no noobs. What's your question?
Wow.
No noobs allowed.
Where does Darth Vader get his shoes?
He gets them at the Darth Maul.
Look, listen, I'm gonna be honest. That was a terrible question. So we gotta have one more. We gotta have one. Who has a great? Listen, I like this guy. He used to lead the Secret Service that protected me. I like him a lot. Let's listen to him. Let's listen to him. Bring him up. Andu.
Yes.
Andu, come up here, Andu.
Come on.
Dirty Delta's not bringing him up. Dirty Delta is sabotaging this election. He's not bringing up Andu.
Dirty
I know
Delta.
the question he was gonna ask. I can bring it to the
Delta.
people.
Dirty Delta. Okay, listen.
I know what he was gonna
Andrew's
ask.
dead.
It's
Andrew's
very
dead.
important.
I
It's
got
very
bad
important.
news. I got very bad news. Man, Sad just let me know that Andu was found dead. He was found dead.
Dirty Delta did this.
They think that Dirty Delta and Melvin bin Laden's behind
He's
it.
transmitting his question to me telepathically. I
It's
know what he's trying to
very
say.
sad.
It's very
Hey, wait,
important.
We're gonna move on to question. We're gonna move on to American Youngboy, or like I like to, American Youngboy. Go ahead, American Youngboy. Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
So this might be the biggest question of the century. So
Or like I like to call him American File Boy, because he has a bunch of files. So this is American File Boy.
very true.
Amen.
So as we know, the dirty commies are sending a bunch of homeless people into this country to make us look bad. They're all over the place, all over our cities. What are we going to do with them? Because they're such an eyesore and terrible and not people, really, because they have no money. What are we going to do with them? What are the presidential
Just like
candidates
Dirty
going to do
Delta,
with
no
homeless
money,
people?
just like Dirty Delta.
Use them as human shields.
Oh my god, man. He's just won this election.
I think
Go ahead,
instead
Vlad.
of that, I think instead of that, what we should do is we should put them in the sewers and have them be strictly sewer people, like rats or whatever.
Oh,
You know,
Like
have them in
chuds?
their tunnels, and they'll just be cleaning the tunnels all day. We won't ever have to look at them. Every person above ground will be wealthy. They're going to be great, but the people below us, they're going to be poor. They're going to have nothing.
I get the reference to Arcane from League of Legends right there, because all the poor people live underground. You feel me? I get the reference. Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send Young Boy himself.
We're gonna make our last
Young
words before
has
this
so
debate
much
ends.
aura that we could just send him himself to take care of these people. Young just has that man aura, man blessed, Donald Trump and
the dawn's
wait,
early
may I use my soundboard to
light,
play the URM
Listen,
anthem?
shut up.
proudly we hail
May I use
at
this
the
soundboard?
twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say, does the URM banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
So
Listen,
beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. I'm gonna cry.
We're gonna go to closing statements because again,
Amen, brother.
the deep
Amen.
state, the deep state is getting very relentless. We're gonna go and bring it over to the closing statements. I will let's go and go with Goonhis. Goonhis, you haven't spoke a lot, and everything you kind of say reminds me of Sleepy Toucan. And let me tell you, Sleepy Toucan was a terrible president. He slept half the time. He slept
Don't
so
worry.
long.
You know what I did?
Before
I made my own ideas up in my
But
head.
before, hold
and I
on,
put
hold
them in
on.
action.
Before we go to closing statements, what we're gonna do is we're going to do an allegiance to Don Israel or Netanyahu. Okay, we're gonna go and do an allegiance to Netanyahu for this office of which you're about to enter. Okay. There, are you ready? We're gonna do this all together. Okay.
Yep.
Does everybody understand? Every candidate understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad to do it.
So I do solemnly swear
I solemnly
I do
swear
solemnly
swear.
that I will pledge my allegiance to Don Israel
That I will pledge my allegiance to Don
to pledge
Israel
my allegiance to Don Israel
and the URM
and the
and
URM
and to the CMIA
and to the
CMIA
and to the MSA
and to the MSA
MSA
and to the judiciary
and to the judiciary
and to Dirty Delta
and to Dirty Delta.
What? And to Dirty Delta.
So help me, Donald Trump.
So help me, Donald Trump. Oh my
So help me,
god.
Liodite.
You see how unenthusiastic they were? I was enthusiastic.
All right, so let's go and move on to that was fantastic. We know you guys are very loyal. Let me go and say something. Besides Dirty Delta rigging this, besides Dirty Delta trying to rig this like his father before him, like Gunner, PDF. You know, we know Gunner was a bad guy. Gunner was terrible, very very terrible. That's why he's gone. But besides the rigging, this was a great debate, and I gotta say again, I'm very proud of each and every one of you for taking the time to come out and debate each other. It's a lot of work. But you're in the presence of a legend. They call me the felon. They call me the felon because I'm convicted on a lot of things, but I'm still here. They call me the felon. Anyways, moving on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to the closing statements, and we're gonna let Liodite go first. Go ahead, Liodite.
Oh, it's all good. Let Goonhis Khan go first.
Okay, that's right. Goonhis Khan. I apologize. I got mixed up. Go ahead, Goonhis.
All right. I don't have much to say, but what I do have to say is pick the candidate you align with most. Don't pick it out of just popularity or think it's a good option. Pick the best candidate you think it's going to help the URM. Now, you don't have to vote for Vlad. I don't know about Vlad. I really don't know anything about Vlad. But pick the candidate that will most help the URM. Not
Dirty
just,
Delta. Don't pick Dirty Delta.
yeah, don't pick
Don't do
Dirty
it.
Delta. Pick it over, I don't know. Just, it's your choice. Your vote. That's all I have to say.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and go ahead, Dustin. Go ahead.
I just want to say, like what Johnny said at the beginning of this debate, it's such a huge honor to be able to be a presidential candidate. I mean, the fact that you are a presidential candidate means something a lot to this country. That you are participating in the democratic principles that we have. So I respect all of you for that, especially Corgi. In terms of, excuse me. In terms of this debate, you guys gave some great answers. God bless everything that we stand for. God bless Donald Trump. This country is great. That's why we love it, because of the democracy we have. God bless all of you. Man bless all of you. Good luck in this election. Thank you.
All right. Last but not least, and we're gonna have Liodite. Go ahead, Liodite.
All right, as Dustin said, it's been great debating with you guys. I just want to say this. Who do you want to pick for president? Do you want to pick someone for president who actually showed up to the debate, or do you want to pick the people for president who sent their VP? Because they're clearly too busy to be with the people and actually, converse with the people. I say this. If you want to vote for a party, the horse party, who has time again brought you promises and time again failed those promises, you go ahead, you vote the horse party. If you want to vote Corgi, who has a history of admin abuse in the Bun server and also gets banned like every other week, you go ahead and you vote Corgi. But if you are just sick of the political bullshit, then you make a vote for the pro party and vote for me. That's all I'll say. Thank you all.
I'm not even part of a party.
Applause to all of you. Applause to all of you.
And I would just like to say, it's gonna be tough. The elections are always tough. And glory to the computers party. I gotta say that. Glory to the and I have a special guest that we're gonna bring up. Let me invite this special guest. Honestly, I don't like her very much, but we're still gonna invite her. She's a special guest.
Nope.
Never mind. She's scared. She's scared. She's scared of me. She's scared. She saw that I'm up here, and I've said a lot of nasty things about her.
She's a
Nasty but
squeaker.
true.
That's why.
Nasty but
She's
true.
a squeaker and a communist.
That's probably true. That's probably true. Listen, I just want to say, elections are hard. It's gonna be hard. The people are gonna be ruthless. But let me tell you, I've never lost an election, so I don't know how it feels to lose. You can go ask Mr. Person. He lost like 6 times. Six times.
You can ask me. I lost 4.
But what we're gonna do is just know, like Destin said, you are contributing a lot to the group by putting yourself out there to be criticized and laughed at and to be disrespected. But the best thing is that you're trying for something in the group, and that's. I apologize, Melania. She's saying I'm doing so great. You should hear her. She's saying I'm doing. She's like, honey, you're doing fantastic. You sound amazing. They love you, honey. You should become president again. I'm like, no, I can't become president. And I can't, not right now. You're doing so great. But that's what she's saying. And Dirty Delta, Dirty Delta is going to try to rig the election, so you got to look out for that. But I want to thank each and every one of the candidates for coming here. It's been a great debate, and I'm honored to be the host. And I want to thank the audience as well for coming out, supporting the candidates. Even if this wasn't the great debate for you, and you didn't and your questions weren't asked, We can find out later. This is all going to be recorded.
Donald,
I think
wait,
sounds recorded.
Donald, I forgot one thing. Sorry to interrupt your speech. I was going to say, if you vote for me, we're going to start the man games. That's going to be a competition between everyone, and we're going to fight to figure out who is the best. Let's bring the man games to URM.
But I will be voting. Yeah, well, let me tell you. You kind of went off. On a rant. I don't. The main game's possibly a great idea. But anyways, I will be voting for tasting and Dirty Delta and tasting. The same IAD state.
That's crazy, Jono. They actually just got a call from Mice. I think
Listen,
Kuba's calling you.
I don't know what Mice is.
I think Kuba wants you
I
back.
know him as nice because they're very nice.
Donald, our
What is
leader,
that, mean ice?
Fidel Man
What is that,
Castro,
Mice? Mean
wants
ice?
you back. Donald,
I don't know what Mice
Man
is.
Castro, he wants you back.
If
Donald.
anything, you need to sound like a mice because you're too loud. You need to hush up and be a mice for just a little bit so I can talk.
His name is Fidel.
But anyway, so this has been a great debate. I'm glad to be the host, and I'm glad to be back in the URM. There's a lot of great things coming. Cuba is calling me. They say, John, you're supposed to be in Cuba. And I'm like, I don't want to be in Cuba. I don't want to be. But they're calling me. So I got to go back to Cuba, and we got to get this wrapped up. Go vote in the election. It's going to be a huge election. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It's going to be fantastic. And I got to say, God bless URM. God bless
URM.
our candidates.
God
bless
And
this country.
gentlemen, start your engines.
Go for
To the west,
Go now, go.
we will use our guns to fight
I got a
for
sticker
your
for voting
freedom
in a
our
school
great
election.
republic. Liberty is no.
Tommy just said, "God bless United Race."
Can I just say, top one URM events of all time. I don't fucking care. Best URM event ever.
Yes.
Best
I think I did the
URM
best
event of all time.
Ever.
Nah, Johnny hosting this was an insanely good decision. Holy shit. Greatest event ever. Oh
Guys,
my.
I've heard that.
Okay,
rigging the election.
I agree with you,
Dr.
but you
Goonhis
gotta
was
stop the glaze at some point.
No, you don't stop.
Bro, nah, it's deserved glaze, bro. It's deserved glaze.
It's not possible to stop it. Okay. Wow.
It's deserved glaze, bro. Deserved. Anyways, see y'all. Bye.
Army.
True,
Yes, sir.
Do I end the stage chat? Do I?